Hey y'all, I'm Jen, and this is Sassy Southern NC Girl, and I am sharing weeks 6 through 10 in the open collaboration hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024, which is an open collaboration hosted by Patty over at Life with Patty. And I already showed you guys weeks 1 through 5, and I am now officially caught up. So Patty announces the prompts each week on Sunday morning. And so she just released week 10's prompt yesterday. Okay, so but I'm going to start with week 6. So I just put it here so you guys wouldn't see the next week. But this was week 5 quotes or Bible verse. And this is what I did for that week. Okay, and so week 6 was Valentine. And so I just did pictures of me and my husband through various stages of our life. And my sweet friend Teresa over at Carolina Bugs sent me these in some Galentine mail. And I thought they would be perfect in here. And so I put those down. This is some gnome paper from Hobby Lobby. This is one of the little wooden hearts from Hobby Lobby. And then I took this piece of paper and so this is like a tuck. And I just put some important dates in our marriage and stuff, relationship. And so that is my Valentine layout. Week 7 was scrap paper, or scrapbook paper. So I took a bunch of my scraps and I just laid them down like a rainbow. I did like all the colors of the rainbow. I didn't do black or brown. And then I decided to do a Bible verse over here with a rainbow that says God keeps his promises. Genesis chapter 9, verses 12 and 13. And then on this side, I put, if you want to see the rainbow, you must put up with the rain. And I really like how this came out. I think this is super cute. And I may scan this and upload it to my Etsy shop if anybody's interested in that. I just really like that. I do wish you could see this a little bit better, the words, but I like it. I may go over it and like cut letters out with my Cricut or something. And put it on top, maybe in black, so you can see it better. And then week 8 was something that makes you happy. And there's so many things that make me happy, y'all. Don't think that because I just chose one thing that I don't have other things. But you guys, I love my puppy Jack. You guys know this. He is my little baby. He's 3 years old. He was born in Germany. We bought him in Germany. He has a European passport. He flew to the United States with us, and he is currently healing from one surgery, and he's going to have another one. So he's my baby. And so I just put a bunch of pictures. I started with like when he was a puppy. This is like when we brought him home. And then it just goes on. And this is just one I took last week. And then I put some stickers and some ephemera from the, gosh, I can't remember the kit. I feel like it's maybe Simple Stories or something like that. But it's, excuse me, it's the kit. Now, this paper I think is also from I can't remember. There might have been a kit at a Hobby Lobby. I can't remember, you guys, but I have so much crap. But I did use this, came with it, and it was already a tab, and it says possum, and so I did put that up there as a tab. And I'm probably going to go through and do a tab for each week. I have one for the first week, but I think I'm going to go through and do one for each week just so I can tab to it quicker. But anyway, I really love how this turned out. And I am kind of doing my photos like scrapbook layout. And then I did also put, we brought Jack home in October 2020. And he was born September 1st of 2020. So he's a COVID puppy. And then I put down here my dog Jack. And then week 9 was watercolors, you guys. I am obsessed with how this turned out. Okay, so I'm not a painter. I'm not an artist. I don't draw. I'm actually pretty terrible at it. So I'm super happy with how this turned out. So I messed up underneath here with something I was trying to do. So I put a little piece of watercolor paper right there just to see the difference between using watercolor paper and the cardstock I was using. And I did. I am so sorry, y'all. I am exhausted and I cannot stop yawning. So I did like a day theme and then like a night theme. Okay, so I found these pictures on Pinterest and I just decided to try them. And then I framed this one with washi. I may go back and also frame this one with washi because I have a ton of Simply Gilded Galaxy washi. This quote is on like there's a different quote like every month in this planner, and it may be even more than the month. It might be, I'm not sure, but I keep those in here so you'll see. Where's that other one? So you'll see right here, I left that. Never let your mind tell your heart not to wander. And then, was there one? I don't know if there was any more. I think those are the only two so far. But there might be one more. Yeah, I think those are the only two so far. So I am keeping those like visible. The only other thing I might do to this one is maybe put a little sparkle in it, like some stickles or something, just to give it a little bit of bling. But I am obsessed, you guys. So I used a watercolor palette that I got off of Amazon. Now for the black parts, I just used a Sharpie. But I love how this like sunset theme came out. I'm not 100% crazy about the nighttime sky. I still need to work on my watercoloring a little bit. I think it would have looked a lot better if this whole page was watercolor, and it did warp it. But I still like it. I like it a lot. And I just used white chalk paint for the moon and for the little splatter that looks like stars. And then these are just like mountains. So I'm pretty happy with that, how that turned out. And then yesterday's prompt was buttons. So I kind of struggled. Well, I mean, honestly, I struggle with every week because I kind of overthink it a little bit, and I need to stop doing that. But I really just had no clue what to do because for one thing, my journal is becoming quite chunky already, and we're only on week 10, y'all. So that's how my journal is already. So to think about how we've still got another 42 weeks to go is kind of crazy. But I am going to keep doing it this way because I like the thicker pages so that I can do different medias and stuff like that. So, okay, y'all, are you ready to see my buttons? Okay, so on this side, I did flower buttons, and then I drew stems with a black thin Sharpie, fine point Sharpie, and then I drew little green leaves with a metallic marker. And then I put this little bee sticker with the sunflower from the Dollar Tree, and up here it says be kind. And then I thought, okay, we're in March, so let's do a March theme. So I drew a shamrock. Well, actually I drew it under the buttons, but my daughter said she couldn't tell what it was. So I went ahead and drew like another outline of it so you could see a little bit better. And then I just layered a bunch of green buttons and then did green buttons for the stem. I did some swirls on here with some Sharpie, with this green Sharpie marker. And then I also wrote hand lettered Lucky and put a line under it. And I think this like turned out really cute as well. So I'm officially caught up, you guys. I'm ready for week 11. I am having so much fun doing this. Even though I am overthinking it, like it's so fun to like try to figure out what I'm gonna do every week, and it's so cool to see other people's. And even if I don't comment on all of your videos, guys, I am watching them, and I like them all at the very least. I try to comment when I can, but a lot of times I'm watching them at work when I'm doing stuff and I can't stop to comment. But just know you guys are so talented, and I'm getting so much inspiration from you guys, and I just think this is super fun. So thank you again, Patty, for hosting. I'm really enjoying this. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember, do something every day that will inch you closer to a better tomorrow. Bye, y'all.